So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Hey. Happy Tuesday. Come on in. Got some stuff to do today. We're talking about those voices in your head today. You have voices in your head, right? Yeah, most people do. And I'm not talking about my voice in your head, whispering between your ears via earbuds or something like that. No. I'm talking about the other voices, the universal voices, the godly voices, the voices that wake you up in the middle of the night, the voices that just kind of nag you in a very good way all day long and push you in directions you know you need to go, but maybe you're afraid to go. We'll talk about that today. It's Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. Hey, check me out on Instagram. Get Scott Logic on Instagram. dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. And if you like my daily email, and people are opening at 75% open rate, even during the holiday season. Ask anybody who knows about email open rates, and they'll tell you, 75%? Really? It's good. That means people like it, so go get it. Just go to getscottlogic.com, sign up for it, unsubscribe anytime you get tired of me. That's awesome. Well, not that you get tired of me, but that you can unsubscribe anytime you want to. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. As I sit in this time of the year, kind of wrapping up the year and getting ready to get fired up for next year, I'm kind of tired. It happens this way. We've been doing this show since 2006. And every year, after 250, 60 episodes per year, I'm like, oh man, can I even do this again next year? Just being honest with you, I say that because it is a daily thing. And the truth is, I always say that. I always get a little raspy. I always get a little bit tired. I always go, oh man. And then once I get a little bit of rest, I perk up, and guess what I do? I walk back in the studio, and boom, I go, and it's so easy, and it's so cool how that works. So thank you for allowing me to be raspy and be a little tired, and then refire myself and get back into it. Okay, so let's talk about the voice inside your head, huh? Just lay back on the couch. It's okay. Yeah, we got a couch in the studio. Lay back. We're going to talk about this, about these voices you're hearing in your head. Not to mock anything, because it's a serious topic, but today we're talking about the universal voice that's in your head. And before I go on, I need to say this. I can go pretty deep into the world of, as I call, woo-woo, but I made a decision a long time ago for this Daily Boost podcast that we will have limited woo-woo interruption. And that's just a choice. There are plenty of podcasts that go very deep in that world. And I did. My late wife was a Reiki healer and a spiritualist. I went down that road in ways I don't even want to describe because it was kind of weird, but kind of fun too. Felt kind of good. But I decided just to keep it kind of limited here. We'll go there a little bit today, okay? I'm a real world dude. And I just kind of look at the real world and I say, so far, I have not been able to get a unicorn to take me down to the coffee shop. Even Uber doesn't have unicorns yet. So I just have to look at it and say, okay, until I see unicorns on Uber, I'm probably not going to believe in unicorns. But whatever you believe, it's okay. And but we're not definitely talking about that today, but we are getting close to that. So maybe you believe your life is already planned for you. Maybe you believe that you can manifest what you want. You have total free will to do what you want. I'm not sure how you feel about that. I feel that way. I feel that self-determination is exactly where my world is. I believe that I have the power to do whatever I want to do, and I have the free will to do it. And I exiled willpower from my life and just use my free will. It just works better. But we can't deny that something is whispering directions to us all day long. Are you listening? All day long, there's a voice in your head. And my guess is, and I would be very close, 80% of the folks who get and listen to this program, today at least, have had voices looking for something. 80%. Now, there's about 20% that already know that, they already know they're seeking and they just tune in to listen and learn. But most people are going to come in because they're compelled. Something's going on in your life. There's a reason, there's a season, something is happening. If something is whispering in your head, you may or may not be happy with what's happening. You're trying to figure it out. That's why you're here today, right? That makes sense. We do it all the time. I listen to my own show sometimes, and I never used to do that. But, in the busy time of the year, I check it out. So a lot of ways that people receive messages and guidance and make life decisions. My favorite way over the years is something I actually learned from my spiritual advisor, a gentleman named Louis Gates. He's in Casadega, Florida down here. Good guy. And Louis is a guy that taught me that the triplicate was a good word. I said, triplicate? Is that like 3? He said, yep, triplicate. Something happens 3 times, I pay attention. Now, you might have heard that before. And the reason you heard it before is likely because people have talked about it all over the place. And the number 3 in humans is huge. That's why you see it all the time. It's a numerology thing. But so when I see something in triplicate, I pay attention to it. Now, call me hard-headed, distracted, set in my ways, whatever it is. And yes, I absolutely fall into all those categories. But life has taught me that wisdom tends to come in whispers. Sometimes you feel like you're getting yelled at. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of a difficult message. Somebody puts you in your place, gives you a come to Jesus conversation. It doesn't feel like wisdom right then, does it? It really doesn't. But later on, you're like, yeah, he was right. Okay. He was right. Shouldn't do that again. Whispers. Usually our thoughts, though, that are guiding us through our day are screaming so loud about everything else that's going on, we miss the whispers that are guiding us to our dreams. So let me be clear about something real fast. Back to triplicate. A friend calling you 3 times to go out on the town doesn't count in my book as triplicate. That's just 3 phone calls. That's not what we're talking about here. Snoozing your alarm clock, not allowed around here. Either you don't use an alarm clock when you listen to this show, or you get up on the first one. No snoozing allowed. You know that rule. But that isn't. If you snooze it 3 times, that's not a message from the universe saying you should sleep more. There's more.
I wrote a little song to remind you, Choice Hotels get you more of the experiences you value. The Cambria Hotel's got it all. A rooftop bar, have a ball. Cocktails up here feel just right. Is Cambria amazing? All right. Bring a date, your team, or even your mom. Book direct at choicehotels.com. See you on the roof.
The grocery store being out of your favorite chips 3 times in a row, that is not a sign that you need to buy other chips or go on a diet. That's not a sign. The universe is not telling you you're eating too many chips. That's kind of falls in the category of the stuff that happens because you're alive. So what does count? Well, if you were to describe messages that resonate with yourself, and to me, it would be like this. Seemingly random situations and people that happen in a quick succession or even at the same time. 1, 2, 3, boom. Random out of nowhere. It's just kind of a trend. It's kind of a feeling. Something happens. You notice something. Not the reticular activation system doing its thing. It's really that out of the blue message you feel in your heart. Driving home, taking a walk in the park, sitting on the sofa, watching something on Netflix and thinking about something else. Waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, knowing what you got to do. seemingly random sometimes, but when I see the randomness becomes a pattern, I go, boom, got to listen. Secondly, they're different in their approach and appearance. Each delivers the same message. At first, it seems fairly disconnected, but it's coming from a different angle. Could be a visual, could be auditory, could be just something I read, could be anything, but something is just emanating out there and it's coming at me. Make sense? Third thing is the message has probably been in your mind. Usually it's my case the same way. It's something I've thought about at some point in the past. It's been keeping me awake at some point in the past. Something I've wondered, didn't know quite what to do about it, but it's been in my world very often a long time. But I didn't pay attention to it. Whether I realize the impact or not, it's these little voices that come into my head always motivate my decisions, my choices, my future actions. In other words, things change with very little effort. This entire podcast, this entire business I put together here in the past 20 years now was because a whisper came to me. And I will tell you, the iteration and the success we've had is because whispers come to me. Now, I would like to say I would prefer they not come to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of a pain in the butt to walk in here in my office and record a podcast at 3 o'clock in the morning, which has happened many, many times. Yeah, I would prefer that. But, I'm going to take what I can get. Beggars can't be choosers, as they say, huh? So pay attention to that little voice in your head. It is whispering to you, and if it's in there at all, it means something, and you got to do something about it. That's all I'm going to say. You'll figure the rest out on your own. So tomorrow is a time for you to get off the fence. You know what I like to say? Sitting on the fence, you get splinters in your ass. Don't do that anymore. It's no fun. It's a biblical term. Okay, it is. And the next day, that'll be Thursday, Scarcity to Abundance Friday show. What are we going to do then? How to live an all-in life on Friday. Instagram, go there. It's Get Scott Logic. If you'd like my daily email, getscottlogic.com. And if you're into Facebook, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. And we'll be there for you. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of cool people around there. Really neat folks. You're going to like it.